Praise God. Right. Our next and final speaker, last but definitely not the least, is Michael Makeover, commonly known as CEO Money Mike. Money Mike is a leading wealth and business consultant who transforms people's finances through introducing them to simple and superior money management. Through Wealth Etiquette Group, he will show you how to save at least $250,000 over your lifetime and how you can make at least an extra $250,000 through your job or business. Please welcome CEO Money Mike.
There was a farmer who went out into the fields and he found an eaglet, an eagle egg. He took this egg back to the farm and he went to the hen house and he placed the eagle egg underneath one of the hens. The eagle egg hatched with the other chicken eggs. The eagle was brought up as a chicken. The eagle was taught how to catch worms like a chicken. The eagle was taught how to fly a few yards like a chicken. The eagle had the same ambitions as a chicken. One day, the eagle looked up into the sky and saw a majestic, beautiful bird soaring. The eagle turned to his friend and said, "What is that? Who is that?" And the chicken said, "That is an eagle. They are the birds of the sky, and we are the birds of the ground." At that point, something ignited within the eagle, and he had a desire to no longer just eat worms which did not satisfy him. And he also had a desire to no longer just fly a few feet. But there was one issue. The eagle had the mindset of a chicken and not that of an eagle. There are eagles in this room with a chicken mindset. This itself goes back to and is related to an identity crisis. May you change your mind on who you are and what you are capable of doing, so that you will be great like the beautiful, majestic eagle that flies as the king of the sky. My name is Michael Moore. I'm also known as Money Mike, and as a wealth and business consultant for almost 10 years, I'm responsible for ensuring that you double your wealth in half the time. I specialize in forming kingdom wealth masters, people who have strong finances. What type of finances? Strong finances and a divine purpose. Now, as a financial expert, I can tell you that your mindset is responsible for your successes and failures. Your mind is a human asset. I say human because it's a part of your anatomy, and I say asset because you own it. It is of value, it creates value, and it increases in value as well. And this itself explains how Alan Sugar went from council flat to boardroom. It explains how Cristiano Ronaldo went from poverty to last year earning over $100 million as a footballer. When Piers Morgan interviewed Ronaldo, who is the world's #1 footballer. As Ronaldo would say, check the statistics. Piers asked him what he attributes his success to. Ronaldo said, "I think I am good, but I think my main strength is my mind." He went on to say, "The talent is not enough anymore." The mind. Everybody say the mind.
The mind.
The reason why Ronaldo is the #1 football player in the world is because of his mindset. The difference you will sometimes find between somebody who lives purely of benefits, when they have the physical and mental capacity to work, and somebody who you'll find in a Forbes 100, you'll find that that difference comes down to what is going on in their mind. My question is, what is going on in your mind? Now, there are people in this room who cannot afford to not have the right mindset. I say this because there are people in a room who have a purpose in life that is so great that a mindset deficiency would result in unsolved problems on a local, on a regional, on a national, on a global, and even on a kingdom level. There are powerful people in this room because there are people in this room with a powerful purpose. How many people in this room know their purpose? Thank you. For those of you who don't, I'll say definitely speak to Blessing. Blessing made it sound as if it's very easy for you to discover your purpose. To an extent it is. However, sometimes we find that there is a mindset issue, so you don't go on to discover your purpose. Hence why I said speak to Blessing. Now, to your fortune, your mind is an asset, but that's not the best part of it. The best part of it is that you are in control of its value. Who's in control? You guys. But how? You control it by what you put in it. Some of your minds are contaminated. You have been conditioned to have what we call a poverty mindset as opposed to a wealth mindset. And this is something that Blessing was touching on earlier on with what we are taught. But today I'm not here to talk about fixed mindsets and growth mindsets, but the people who leave this room today without the book, chances are you have a fixed, a limited, a poverty mindset. For those who have the book, chances are you actually want to grow and you want to improve. Now, in terms of becoming a kingdom wealth master, which as I said is someone who has strong finances but a divine purpose, there are 20 different areas that you want to master. How many different areas?
20.
Thank you. Now, with these 20 areas, there is one area in particular, which is you need to operate what we call the world's #1 money management system. And within that system, there is one place that you need to allocate income that you earn. So within the system, when you allocate money, one of the areas is what we call your human capital account. Human capital account. And that is all to do with your knowledge, skills, expertise, but definitely your mindset too. Because nobody gets paid for their time. Some people think they get paid for their time. You don't. You get paid for the value that you provide. This is why, just as an example, a cleaner cannot go to a law firm and say, look, you are paying a lawyer £200 an hour. I'd happily work for you for an hour and receive £200. you are paid for way more than your time. So with the human capital account, it's all about investing in yourself so that you can become of more value, so that you can be more, so that you can earn more. Your mindset is something that's going to help you to be more and earn more. So it's very important that we develop it. Now, as I said, there are 20 different areas. For those of you who want to know what the other 20 areas are, I'll say just put your contact details here and I will send them to you within 48 hours. But I challenge everybody in this room to start the book tomorrow. The challenge itself will separate the procrastinators from the progress makers. The challenge itself will separate the chickens from the eagles. And here's the thing, even if you were born a chicken, this book has been created, it has been designed, and it has been manufactured to help you to think like an eagle so that you have the results of an eagle. As a man thinketh, so is he. So there is hope for chickens too. Now, one of the ways that I help people to double their wealth in half the time is through something called a wealth consultation. And if you are to go through Genestation, you'll be able to access one of these at a reduced price of £50. That's the reduced price. But for those of you who are willing to invest in yourselves, invest in this book to work on your mindset, the consultation comes with the book. So you don't have to pay the £50. It comes with the book, and you'll come to know a bit more about the 20 areas and be in a position to really double your wealth in half the time. So my question to you guys is, what kind of mindset do you have? Are you a chicken or are you an eagle? And will you use this book to soar higher? Thank you.